In this video, I'm going to teach you how to run the best defense in Madden 23. And to prove how good this defense really is, I've spotted my opponent a 21-point lead that I have to come back from right before halftime. Looking for Madden 23 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order. This is going to be a hard game. This is actually a really good player. He's running meta. Defense, he's doing a lot of man blitzing, mixing in cover 4. Offense, he's running a lot of tight, bunch tight end. So, after spotting him 3 free touchdowns in this first half, I really can't let him score another one. I'm going to be running a lot of dime, normal, and dollar on defense and breaking down how I use it. If you want my full defensive ebooks and offensive schemes and all my tips, check out sportsgamers.com. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. To become a VIP member, you get access to everything for $24.99 and use code DUKE to get 10% off your order. Best deal you're going to find. So anyways, trying to get some points before half, at least a field goal, but with one timeout and basically 10-ish, 15 seconds, it's going to be tough, so I got to get out of bounds and get like a chunk play. Maybe a time for 2 more plays here. So I'm going to go with this deep corner route. I know that on the wide side of the field, this is a route combo that will allow me to get open. And then on the short side, I have the street corner combo that I've talked about a lot this year. So as you guys can see here, I was able to get that catch and actually stay, with possession of the ball, even though he had a knockout, get out of bounds. I didn't even have to use my timeout. So that's actually perfect to be able to get 3 points right before half. This at least gives me a little wiggle room, but still didn't really have much time to do anything there. I will be able to get ball back. So if I can get a quick touchdown here, we're going to be able to be on defense and, hopefully get some stops. So like I said, this is going to be mostly about my defense, my dime scheme especially. You guys have asked me to do a lot of gameplays this year. A lot of people ask me to do gameplays, show my tips and games. Hey, make sure you smash that like button, comment, show me some support for doing these gameplays. I'll keep doing them. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, I do free gameplays, I do free tips, I do all that on a daily basis every week, so subscribe to the channel. Anyways, he's running a lot of man-to-man blitzes. So I basically hit him with a play that had a post over the middle, came back to a C route, and next play I saw him, and man, again, he's been playing a lot of man so far this game, but it looked like he might have shaded underneath because I was just able to get deep with the verticals fade route there. So that's perfect to get a quick score, only took about a minute. Now we're on defense. So I'm going to start off in dollar. The reason why is he's been running this bunch tight end and tight mostly, and he's been passing from a play-action play pretty much every play. Now, the reason why a lot of people like to pass from play-action plays, especially with the hot route master ability, is because when you pass from a play-action, a lot of the loop blitzes, they just don't work. So because he's doing that, I can't run really standard loop blitzes because play-action counters them really well. And my answer to that is I'm going to try to bring some slot corner blitzes from dime and dollar. Now, he was actually able to pick it up there, again, because play action, the blocking is just really good against certain setups, and, his play action blocking has been really good all game long. Honestly, from this PA boot over, has been giving me problems. He's attacking the flats a lot. That was a high-level play right there. He saw that I backed up my corner on the left side of the screen, and most smart players know that when you do that, you're probably putting him, if you're playing zone, in a cloud, and zone dropping it to take away corner routes, and he was able to attack that. Now there, again, he was able to see that I was in man coverage. The reason why is that when you press from a baseline spinner against certain formations like bunch tight end, the DBs, they come in, just as you see, they come in over the receivers, whereas if you're in zone, they stay wide. So here, he's been able to notice the difference between man and zone. See how that outside corner on the right of the screen is wide? That's telling him that I'm most likely in zone coverage, which, I still get good pressure. I take away the initial read over the middle, but he hit me with a high-low. He had the first read coming shallow over the middle, then had the post coming in the opposite direction behind it. That was just a really good read, a really good route combo. He's definitely doing a good job. Now he's in tight. Now in tight, he's either ran base, like I believe, or he's run the play-action play, and, he goes in base. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm just going to switch to my dollar defense. I haven't showed it to him yet. I'm sorry, my dime normal defense, which I haven't showed to him yet, because that gives me the ability to play some match coverage. I like mixing in the DB Blitz 0 with cover 4 quarters against tight formations or even palms. Now, that's exactly what I'm going to do right here. And he audibles to bunch which is actually perfect because quarters is a really good defense against bunch. And what I'm looking to do with quarters against bunch is deep half the safety on the bunch side, and then inside third the safety on the one receiver side, so he can't bomb me. Because, the strength of cover 4 match is that it will take away a lot of the corner route combos that people like to abuse while still being able to defend the flats. And then you can kind of just use the post to slam whatever over the middle. Looking to become a better Madden player and win more games? Check out sportsgamers.com. I built sportsgamers.com from the ground up to give you the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks, all at the best price, bar none. We have a VIP membership that gives you access to the entire site, every ebook and every tip we release all year long for only $24.99. Click the link in the description. I've also pinned it in the comments, and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. Yourself. The problem with it is in bunch formations especially, it's really easy to bomb. There's a few different ways to do it. And in order to counter that on the bunch side of the formation, you want to put your safety in a deep half. That way he will stay deep and even won't give up bombs. Anyways, so he just actually motioned his player out. He had him going back over the middle, and my deep zone match, I got the pick. So the first time I ran the first time I ran dime all game, I got a turnover. So we're probably going to get back to that. Now you guys can see I have Omaha activated, so now I know exactly what defense he's in, and he's in cover 4. I think the reason why he's in cover 4 is because we're almost at the fourth quarter and he's up 2 scores. So basically what he's saying is that he doesn't want to give up any big plays. And that's kind of honestly a smart strategy, because the way this is going, if he doesn't give up big plays, I'll basically have to play perfect. Like when he gets the ball back, assuming I score, I'm going to have to get a stop probably within the first 3 downs, or maybe I'd have one more chance after that, just because, this type of defense won't let me score in like the next play or two, right? I'm going to probably have to take this another minute or so off the clock realistically if he stays in the style of defense to score, especially because I'm on inches here. I have to get the first down. I'm going to have to just go to QB sneak because, I can't risk not getting it, and that's going to, keep the clock going. But basically there, I came out in a strong eye with a fullback dive. I really like that with the quad father especially. Then I had the ability to audible the sneak because I put the tight end and a receiver, so it's a goal line personnel. I saw he was in defense that wanted to defend the sneak, so I just audible to the sneak. But he actually took a timeout for me, not mad at that. And I still have Omaha activated, so I can see everything he's doing. Yeah, he's literally in backed up cover 4. And now he did press me because I went to tight. And I can see that it looks like he's manned up Taysom or possibly Lamb. Yeah. And basically that's going to leave me with the corner on the left side of the screen. I sent a flat out on that side tube. I just wanted to make sure his user had something else to guard. He actually manned up the streak on the opposite side of the field. So I had the short side corner out was open and the wide side. And he's still sticking in this cover 4. I had the flat, but I also noticed that he was running there, kind of leaving the middle of the field. So I just waited for the dig route on flood to come back over the middle. I was trying to go to flood because I figured maybe I could get out of bounds on that out route, conserve some time being as it's the fourth quarter. It just didn't work. I no huddle him. He actually calls another timeout for me, so that's fine. I'm not mad at that again. I really ideally want to score here in the next 2 to 3 plays and only take 20 to 30 seconds off the clock. So I'm looking to get out of bounds. The reason for this is I want to save the 2-minute warning. And also I want him to have to run a few plays before we get to the 2-minute warning. Enough time that he can't just run one play and take the 2-minute warning, right? So that's what I'm thinking here. Because then maybe I won't even have to use all my timeouts. We'll see. So I've been killing him with this drive corner play this game. This corner out has absolutely destroyed him. And that was perfect because I saw him in cover 4. Once again, I knew that would get open if he didn't user it. I can see his coverage. Remember, I have Omaha and I was able to get out of bounds, which is even better. So right here, I see that he's actually getting a little bit more aggressive. I have quad father, right? So he's probably thinking I could run the ball. You can see his defense. He has hard flats on the outside. It looks like he even ran commit. So that's why I audible to 4 verticals. Is because I figured that with the hard flats on the outside, even if he didn't run commit, that would be a touchdown. And again, that's just because I had Omaha activated. I saw all his adjustments. And that's why I'm going for 2. I probably normally want to go for 2 here. I think this year it's not a guaranteed year for a 2-point play. But because I see what he's doing, his adjustments, we're doing it, right? Because we can get it down to a field goal. Again, this looks like a man-to-man blitz, probably spinner. So I'm going to go with the RPO glitch. It's just from the spread formation. Not a lot of people realize it. Now, it's definitely not as good as the RPO glitch that's been going crazy this year. The pistol and the deuce close, really the deuce close and the pistol. Deuce close 1, pistol 2, those two are better, but it still kind of works the same way. And because I just needed 2 yards, I mean, he's a man blitz, kind of was easy money right there. So I'm sticking with this dime. Like I said, was able to get a stop the first time I ran it. And I ran basically match coverage at him. Now we're going with DB blitz 0. And we're just going to blitz from one side, though. Just one side. I want to take away the flat on the left of the screen so I don't have to worry about that. He's been doing that a lot. This time he actually ran a streak out of the backfield. I get some pretty decent pressure, and he just throws it right at me. That's a pick artist, Julius Peppers. That should be a pick. Oh, man. Really bad read right there. This guy is struggling against this dime defense. So I haven't really sent the goons at him, and this is a play action formation. Everybody knows. We're sending this blitz screams against play action. So I'm going to send 6 here and make him make a read. He doesn't run play action, though. I take away the flat, and he just throws it. He just prays that is a completion. Now, that's a very fortunate break for him. Cromartie, he has everything. He literally has everything for me. He has pick artist, inside shade. He has knockouts. Like, oh, we need that. Now, this is a big play right here. 3rd and 1. He's in bunch tight end. He's mostly been running a play action play here, so I'm going to try to trick him and run the cover 3 of hard flats. And, oh, he ran the ball. He ran the ball. Oh, and we got penetration. Wow, this boy is scared. You scared, my boy. You haven't been running all game. Now you're running. That's when you know someone's in a box. They just start running the ball out of nowhere on big downs. He doesn't like this dime defense. All right, my boy, let's go. He's in tight. I'm thinking right here, should I blitz him? You know what? Actually, we're going to audible the match. I definitely like this match against this tight. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to pinch our defense. We're going to play the middle. See what he got for us. We'll take that middle read away. I don't think he'll have anything. He just chucked it at me. He just chucked it at me. Nice read. Nice read. Honestly, he didn't really have anything there, but still, he just chucked it at 2 people. Definitely got this guy shook right now. All right. This is, I mean, couldn't get much better. I have Omaha. And I only need a field goal to tie the game. He only has 1 timeout, so if I could clock this and get a touchdown, that'd be perfect. Now, you guys see he's blitzing me, but he's putting his outside corner in a 3rd over there on the left. Now, he got a really good bump animation on the right, but I was just able to one-on-one aggressive catch him. And I was thinking to myself, okay, like, we could probably score here or at least get really close, but we don't want to do that. We want to clock the game out. The reason for that is, worst case scenario, if I get a field goal here, we're going to overtime. I don't want to give him time if at all possible. I want to take as much time as possible. So I kind of just thought to myself, you know what? Second thought, let's run back. And we're going to make sure that we take some extra time here and don't give him a lot of time because he only has 1 timeout. So we're going to start running the ball. I haven't really run the ball much this game because, as you guys can see, I mean, I've been trying to come back from these 3 touchdowns I gave him. So, but now we're in a situation where we can run the ball. And I don't even know if he has run D or not. Didn't look like it on that play. Oh, yeah, this dude he has no run D. He has no run D for the quad father. You got to get out of dollar, my boy. You got to get out of dollar. We need some better run D, my boy. Now, this is interesting because, like, I'm at the goal line, but I really don't want to score on this play. I really don't want to score on this play because if I do, I won't get his timeout. So I'm going to go sneak. This is a long yard. Like, I don't really think I should get in from here. Oh, but I did. Ideally, what I wanted there was to get like half a yard, make him take his time out, and then get in the next play. But, I guess we can't complain. We're up 4. He has about 40 seconds left, 1 timeout. So at this point, my strategy's changed. I'm going dollar because dollar, I can just basically say, hey, I'm not going to give up any big plays, and I can blitz you so you don't have time for the big plays and back up my flats. Dollar can be, when you run it like this, in this situation, a really hard defense to beat. And just like that, he got greedy. I screamed at him, got the sack, pick, whatever you want to call it. And I stunned it on him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because this dude early in the game, I didn't see it. But when I was spotting him his points, he thought he was actually doing something. And he was showboating on me 24/7. So I just had to let him know, it's real. Don't try me, kid. Just don't. It's not good for you. Anyway, I don't know why he's just not going to quit. But we'll get in the end zone here, really let him know what's up. And I'm just going to go ahead. Audible to sneak. I don't really think this goal line D is good sneak D. And, we're in there. So, hey, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed this game. Until next time, Stuke, I'm out of here.